What's going on, guys? How are you? Welcome to the show this week. I'm Eric Black. Parker Miner's over there. We're hanging out. I hope you're having a good week. There's a lot of stuff going on. I know whether it's COVID related or work related or pretty much anything else. I guess
Poop related.
it
Poop?
could be maybe some diarrhea situations going on.
Ooh.
I don't know. What I
Little
do
trash
know.
bag gas.
Little trash bag gas. That's right. What I do know is that it's probably happening at your home because I don't think all of us are going back to work yet. So
No.
most of you are at your home dealing with all of that wonderfulness. So thank
Mhm.
you for tuning into the show this week. We do appreciate that. We got some stuff we're going to talk about. Parker, I think we're going to talk about music. What do you think about that? Should we talk about music this week on the show?
I was thinking about it. We
A
probably should talk about music.
little bit of music.
On this show, yes.
This one right here. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and maybe maybe we should talk about I don't know, rock, metal, maybe some alternative.
Maybe just a little bit.
Maybe
We'll
maybe
give the metal a little bit more spotlight.
we'll see what happens. We'll see how the show flows.
Okay. Oh. Okay. You know what? We should probably do it live.
We'll just do it live. This is all
Do it live.
recorded live.
Of course it is.
Never understood that.
No
Never
teleprompters.
understood that.
No.
It's recorded live. Well, duh.
How does
Yeah.
that work? How does that work?
I mean, technically, we're recording this right now, or if you're watching this in the past, but for us, it was live.
Well, technically, we're live right now.
Right now, we are, unless you're watching this in the future.
Apparently, we're going to write it and we're going to do it live. We're
gonna do it live. It's gonna happen. I'm ready, man. I'm ready for some live shows to come back.
Dude.
I thought everybody had big plans for 2020, and 2020 said, no, we're gonna do what I want to do.
It diarrheaed all over us. Pooped right all over us.
It's like a 2-year-old, really. So I want to do what I want to do. Okay, fine, whatever, that's fine. And then they don't want to do that. 2020. That's how I feel about you.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Anyway, live music. There is, we had a conversation last episode. That sounds like I'm having like some sort of issue. Last episode. I don't know.
Do we have an episode?
We might somewhere. I don't know. We had talked to a fellow named Nick from the band
Joyous Wolf.
Yeah. And he was talking about how they're getting, they're gearing up for a live stream, like a big live stream. I know Trivium did one. I mean, and a lot of bands are doing it now, but Trivium was one of those ones that I just recently saw last couple weeks. Or
good quality. It turned out really good too.
Dude, it was awesome. And, one of those things that we keep hearing from all these people that are doing these live streams, full shows, not just like sitting in their basement, live streaming a show. It's a full production show.
Yeah.
Just without the audience. The main thing we're listening and hearing about is that these people don't have, it's not the same energy because, a lot of the times, and I don't know, some of you guys out there may be in bands, things like that. We as musicians on stage, we work off of the crowd a lot of the time. It's our job to hype the crowd. It's our job to, make them excited and things like that. And without a crowd, it gets weird. It's a little weird. A little weird.
It's not any weirder than this show, but we totally understand what you're talking about. Without a crowd, dude, it just does not work. You got to have that energy that fuels, like the stage. Everybody on stage fuels off everybody in the crowd, vice versa.
Yeah. And
does that make sense? So it kind of goes both ways.
Absolutely. I don't know. I have no idea. What I do know is that it's just live music is a huge deal. And here's the other thing too, is like we're in Nashville, right? So you would think it's true. True. Yeah, it is definitely true. You would think that there would be not really a whole lot of rock here.
Because there's so much country music there, buh. Yes, there's much rock here. There's a lot of rock that it's almost like rock on the range. Rock lives here.
That's true.
Only certain people will get there.
Hopefully we don't get sued for that. I don't see how we could since it doesn't exist. So we should be all right. No, but there's a lot. When I first moved here, I had that idea in my head that country music it's a country music capital of the world,
That's right.
which there was a stupid amount of country here at one time, and there still is. But now there's a lot more other styles of music. And in our case, there's rock, there's metal, there's my first concert when I came here. It was random, but I went to a reggae concert. Didn't know about
Whoa.
reggae, had no idea. But the band got up there. It was just a live music event.
What venue was that at?
That was over there off of Demon Brewing.
Demon Brewing.
And I don't remember. It was kind of like a little hole in the wall. It wasn't very popular. It was decent size. It wasn't
Those
very
are the
popular.
Best spots.
It was, dude. It was cool. They had just couches everywhere and all that stuff. It was legit. It was weird because I came out of there with dreads, like half on my head, and then the other side was braided, like in a cornrow. I don't know what happened, but I enjoyed it. What I'm saying is there are all types of music here in Nashville today. You can literally go out any night of the week. Well, when there's not a pandemic situation happening, any night of the week and find some sort of music that you like. It doesn't matter really what it is.
And it's probably not going to be country. I mean, you'll have it for sure.
Yeah.
You go on your little Broadway and your little touristy type areas, of course, but that's just what it's going to be. But you had some of these like hole in the wall places, man, like what we're going to get into. You're going to find some really cool stuff, some really cool music.
So. You are. And in my opinion, the crappier the venue, the better it's going to be.
Right.
If it's not a dive, you're in the wrong place.
We'll get to a good dive bar coming up.
It'll come up and it'll happen.
That's what she said.
Well, Parker, this week in the news, it was actually pretty cool. They have a little place down here called the Rock Block, and it's on Elliston Place. And what happens is that this, I think it was like the 30s or something, that maybe 1938 or something like that, Exit In opened its official doors.
Established.
Yeah, EST. That's right. EST period. Mm-hmm.
That was when history was made for that little area we call Elliston Place.
Yeah, it's called the Rock Block now. They have a ton of
it's called the Rock. It's actually got its own little marker. Did you see that?
They just gave it to them this week. That's right.
It's really cool, man.
It's pretty awesome. If you don't know what
good for you, City of Nashville.
Nice.
Good for you, Metropolitan.
Nice.
Mayor Cooper.
Nice. Yeah.
It's the only credit you get.
And actually, we need to give a lot of credit to Exit In because they have been fighting for that for quite some time.
Right?
Quite some time.
Oh, props. Chris Cobb.
Buddy.
Right there. Chris Cobb owns Exit In. Yep. Marathon Music Works. There's another one. That man he's a busy man.
Yeah, he is. He's
very successful, and he's done a lot for this music industry here in Nashville, man. So thank you, Chris Cobb.
High five.
Round of applause for that, man. He's done a lot for the rock community. So
very very good stuff over there. And if you haven't been to Nashville and you think that it is all country, you're dumb. You are ignorant.
You're an idiot.
You're ignorant. So
you're probably stupid.
You should come down here, unless you're even further down, then come on up here and just hang out, enjoy it. If you want country, go to Broadway. You'll be there for an hour and you'll get all the country you'll ever need in your entire life.
Yes.
In 1 hour. And then you can go home. It'll be great.
Yeah. You'll be done.
And here's the other thing. We're gonna get back in it. We're not done with this yet, but here's the other thing. I don't understand Nash Vegas.
Yeah, I never understood where that came from. Why would that be a thing? There's no gambling.
Well, I mean, every time you drive down Broadway, it's a gamble.
That is true.
But
there may have been gambling on 2nd Avenue at one point. It was a little sketchy there for a while.
It kind of still is a little bit.
Depends which little dark spot in the sidewalk that you walk past.
That's right. Which taco truck are you going to? Because you might get something you don't want.
That's right.
Poop
tacos.
The taco trucks, though, the taco trucks downtown, I actually have not been to a bad one, by the way. Our little side rant, I guess. Is
I wonder what they're doing. I wonder what the guy that I know somebody that's watching this has experienced this. You've experienced the nitro green relish hot dog stand. Where is that guy, and what are these people doing with this pandemic that's going on, man? What do you think they're doing?
Well, actually, a lot of them are still doing stuff. They have to because they're in a food truck. They don't actually have to do anything different.
That's true.
Except,
well, he had a cart. He just rolled the cart.
so he gets one of those big mosquito
He probably
tents.
couldn't have gone far.
Yeah, get a Sprinter van, put your cart in the Sprinter van, and
Easy.
whatever. I don't know, man. I don't know. The only thing that I can think of, and this is what the common thing is said about being Nash Vegas, is it's now this is actually true. It's actually rivaling Las Vegas for bachelor and bachelorette parties, mostly bachelorette parties.
That would make sense.
But I'm thinking that confuses me even more because I'm like, Vegas? Nashville?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm thinking
Nashville?
I'm thinking Vegas.
I'm thinking Vegas too, because they do have casinos and you can get lost in those casinos.
Yes, you can.
Nice.
And let me tell you, don't get me wrong, Nashville's a great town, dude. Great. It's got its own personality. It's got its own coolness about it, but it is no Vegas.
Nope.
Totally two separate ends of the spectrum here.
And you can't just say, well, because there's so many bachelorette parties here, that's why we're Nash Vegas.
Yeah. That's why, man.
No.
That's not
That
why.
is horribly stupid. Stop it. Stop it. Oh,
just stop.
And those pedal taverns, stop that too. That's
they can all go to hell.
That's annoying.
All of them. Get them out.
That's annoying.
I actually think they did just get them out.
Did they?
They're gone.
What?
But somehow they keep trying to come back. They get thrown back out. And now I hear they actually have made their way towards you, Eric. They have made their way towards Franklin, coming down through downtown areas of these little rural towns, and they have gotten away with it because there are no particular rules.
There aren't any rules. I bet their thighs are huge.
They are. For that amount of travel, I would say probably 20 miles. That's a pretty good. I mean, they probably wore off their buzz for sure.
Yeah.
But
well,
yeah, doesn't sound like fun to me. But
not great. Not great. Anyway, Rock Block here in Nashville. It's pretty cool. Elliston Place. If you're not from here or around here, you can just hop on that web browser and give it a search. Rock Block in Nashville or Elliston Place. Either one of those will get you to the same place, but that includes Exodin, which, by the way, they're going to be celebrating their 50th anniversary coming up.
Holy crap! Yeah. Seriously.
Yep, it's happening.
I wonder what they'll do for that.
Hopefully, be open. That would be
fantastic.
That would be nice. Yeah, that would be really.
Let's remember, people, we can still gather in small, separated groups and have a good time
together.
It's still possible. You wear a mask. You separate 6 feet. I just saw a picture of the first outdoor festival. I don't know what kind of festival it was. I was just looking before the show, man, and I saw this picture of these people. Right. I guess they sold tickets. They were in groups, and they were in little caged offs, 6 feet sections.
Did you see the metal ones? The metal stage? Yeah. Like
that's what I'm
essentially like little metal stages, but probably I don't know 6 by 8 or something like that.
Enough room. I mean, if you want to get down and mosh pit, man, you can have a cage match up in that.
Could put a little mosquito tent over there and maybe some sort of yoga mat on the bottom there and have yourself some.
You're good, dude. WCW all over again.
Get it,
dude. Get it. And you know what? There's not even a top. Sting may even come down from the rafters.
He's due.
It is quite possible.
He's due, so he should.
Yeah, I think he actually did. And that is why the coronavirus is here.
He what a dick. I keep hitting my horn on my microphone because I'm not used to sticky outy things.
Yeah.
So I keep hitting it.
That is pretty cool, man. I like that cup.
I know it's not so bad.
Kind of matches your hat. What's that hat you got on there?
Yeah, this is how I drive my clown car.
Oh yeah.
It's not too bad. So it worked.
Got a skull on that hat. That's pretty cool, man.
Well, that's actually my skull. It's a replica of my skull, is what that is.
Nice.
Right there. It's pretty sweet. I dig it. We like to call it rockware. So you'll be seeing some more of that situation coming up.
Is there any way to get that? Can we put that on the interwebs and sell it?
This particular hat was custom made out of buffoon hair, and it's about $50,000 to $60,000 to
Wow.
look at. So, if you're up close, you need to be writing that check and make sure that it's good.
I'm not looking anymore. I'm not looking.
So just know that this is kind of a big deal.
So I have to talk to you this. I probably owe you at least $100,000 right now. So I probably need to look at you this way the rest of the show.
Great. That'd be great. Just go.
What's funny is I can still see through
Just go
it.
dark.
Through this
You'll
little.
just have to go dark. That's how that's going to work.
I can still see you.
Crap.
I don't know.
Story of everyone's life. I can still see you. Can you please go away?
You can't see me.
Can't see me. Some of you will get that.
We're probably going to owe a lot of money before this show is over because all this stuff.
My motto is if we don't go to jail by the time the show's over, we're not doing it right. We're not doing it right. So.
Well, let me tell you, before we get off this rock block thing, man, Exit N's been around for how long? Almost 50 years. Across the street from it, of course, the Gold Rush. I don't believe it's open anymore, by the way.
I don't think so.
It's a very huge thing. Back in the day, everybody just go across the street, go to the Gold Rush. And then, they ran out of cocaine, one of the two. Both is fine, whatever. I think Sting just came down from the rafters. He just drove off in a truck. Yeah. So, but yeah, you have that. You used to have the hookah bar next door. You used to have the freaking sushi place, dude. Me and Toshi, Izetta, a really good guitarist. He would come down. We'd meet up, go to that little sushi joint, hit up Exit In. You know what? Get tired of the opening band. You could just hop across the street and go to the End, which is the best dive bar in Nashville. I don't care, hands down. It's been the most legendary dive bar in town.
I agree. Definitely agree. Oh, well, we've already said a lot of things, a lot of places. If you're looking for rock, metal, alternative, all that stuff, we've already said quite a few different venues that you can go to. Obviously, a quick web browser situation would work as well. But some of these things that I look up, these top 5 or top 20 venues, rock venues in Nashville, not even kind of. Nope. TGI Fridays.
Oh, that's a good rock venue. I like to go in there and have the Jack Daniels special.
Yeah. It's called Leave. That's what it's called. But if you if you talk to some of the locals and get on some of the local websites, or us, you can talk to us, I suppose, whichever you prefer. You can just
talk to us. Get on the webs,
the interwebs.
Chat with us, man.
We'll chat do that if you'd like.
You chat with me. Don't chat with him.
I'm gonna give him that one. It is. I am. Yeah. I'm kind of weird.
It's the beard.
There are actually a lot of places you can go to see a lot of the rock stuff that's going on. You've got first of all, you got 3rd and Lindsley. Now this place, really good venue. I dig it. It's not too bad. It's got some good food, got some good grub.
A lot of history too.
A lot of history. The East Room, which. Yeah, I guess maybe.
The East Room,
pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Back to 3rd and Lindsley, I will say we had Nick Reese of Joyous Wolf on the show last week, as we mentioned, and one of the shows that I remember most from that venue, he was talking about 3rd and Lindsley, was Rival Sons. That's the one of the bands he had mentioned. So I mean, one of the best shows I saw at 3rd and Lindsley was Rival Sons. They really were nobodies at the time, and they really put on a hell of a show.
I dig it. Yeah, they 3rd and Lindsley knows how to do some stuff. Of course, we've already talked about the End. If that should be your first destination when you come here. Like skip everything else.
It's kind of like a graveyard.
It kind of is. But that's why we love it. That is exactly why we love it.
That's right.
So you need to go there. The End. It's just called The End, and you'll know that it's called The End by you walking into the venue.
And you never come out.
You don't. You're there now. Well, that's where we're at.
You'll never leave.
Right. That's right. As our good friend Dale Stewart from Seether once said, "We will never leave.
We will never leave."
He's
still at Rock on the Range. I promise. He's still sitting at that table.
Then you have some of the bigger venues. Ascend Amphitheater. That's actually not bad. It's not bad. It's
I dig
pretty
it.
good. Yeah, they've
I
got some
like
pretty
it.
good. Now it's Live Nation. It's pretty much who controls that. So it does
Uh,
get kind of redundant.
it's a
Yeah,
bad rap
kind of a little bit, but it's
for
still a good
that,
venue
but
to see and hear music. It's right on the river. It's
it's
just
an excellent venue.
it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, the placement where it's
It
at
is.
is perfect. You couldn't get any better than you got a good view of the city when you're sitting there on the lawn. You got the river. It fits about, I think, about
Something
5,000
like that,
people.
yeah.
So it's the
Yeah.
perfect size venue. It does not beat the infamous Starwood
Yep.
Amphitheater. Sure
Yep.
does not.
Dude, that was nope.
Nothing beats it.
Nothing at all. Not even kind of.
Nope. We are actually have plans of bringing it back. So, if you want to contribute to bringing back Starwood, all that you have to do is go to our link in the bio and donate
$6 million.
today.
It's
Yeah, it's all it's going to take. Just
dropping a hat.
6. There's 6 million people in Nashville. I know this can be done.
Yeah,
we can
we
make
used
this
to,
work.
We used to
GoFundMe
drive
now.
with them every single freaking day.
That's right.
Losers.
Well, let's keep
the
going.
5 spots. Now this is a kind of a unique venue. Within 5 points. East Nashville. East
Nasty.
And it's actually decent sized. The stage is good. And they have a lot of different varieties, but you can see a really good band there. They've got they got a pretty good setup over there. They got great drink specials, a back porch, all that good stuff, deck situation.
I love that. I love that type scenario.
Whatever you're into, I guess. I think I saw some cornhole there when I was there.
Oh yeah. You probably did. It is East Nashville, so I'm sure there's a little cornhole and a little PBR, going on.
Actually, I saw somebody playing cornhole with their PBR.
There, Bo.
It was weird.
Yeah. I'm sure you did. I'm sure there's pictures of it all over.
Incredibly weird. And then you've got the basement, also the basement east, both good venues. Now the basement, we had what did we have come through? A tornado come through here a couple 3 months ago, something like that. So they're still,
it was like March.
Yeah, so they're still recovering from that, but that is a good venue. I'm excited to get that back up and running as well.
They have actually got the wall built back. The infamous wall that has the painting, the mural. They've got it built. They're almost there. It should be open in 2021. So it should be back.
Dig it, which works out because that's the next time we're going to see shows. So
that's right.
Boom.
If we don't get this crap under control.
Yeah. Well, I think we're going to have to step in and put our name on.
We already did. We already did.
Good.
You don't realize. You don't even know I've already done it.
I'm glad somebody knows what's going on because I clearly don't.
Yeah. It's already there. So y'all know
Just
what to
vote.
do. November.
Write it in. Mercy Lounge and Marathon Music Works are the last 2. Mercy Lounge is actually really cool. They've got a good vibe. Now that was an old what was that place? It was the venue. The actual venue was like
it used to be
some sort of factory. Yeah.
Yes.
But, I can't remember what it was now.
A lot, even now, Marathon Music Works was an old car factory. Marathon, you got Marathon Village. Yeah, it used to be a whole thing, man. Really cool and redone. Mercy Lounge, I believe, used to be an old factory. You're right, and it had something to do with the train because you got the train tracks, train station there. Or I could be pulling that out of my ass. So, but Mercy Lounge also consists. Let's not forget about the High Watt upstairs, and we also have Cannery Ballroom.
Diagonal. Kind of.
Yes, it is. It's kind of a weird venue. You know, it's cool. Yeah. I love the venue, but you go in and then it goes.
Yeah.
So the stage is like you go in. It's really lengthy, and then the stage is like.
It's kind of a weird setup, but apparently it works. So whatever.
It does.
It does what it does. A lot of good bands roll through there, so they pack that place out more often than not.
They do. A lot of them roll down that elevator and fall.
That's true. That's very true. We have a story about an elevator in our old radio days. Kind of like Sting.
Yes, we do.
We had kind of a scenario with Sting, but that's another show. We'll get into that.
That's a whole nother day.
Well, we gotta wrap this guy up, but there's a lot of there's still a lot of work to do as far as the venues go. If you have a venue in your town that's an independent venue that is a It's just been there for quite some time, and they are part of NIVA, which is the National Independent Venue Association. You need to make sure that they are fighting along with all of these other folks with the I guess it's Congress that we need to
Yeah.
save these stages, some of these independent,
Yeah, man.
all this
You got all these
history.
freaking crazy millionaires and all these, all this history, and then you got all these freaking businesses trying to come up in here and take all of
Yep.
our history of music and these spots, and we're
No,
not going to let it
no.
happen.
And you can actually go to saveourstages.com and find out more information about what they are doing. And I think you can actually see if there's something in your town that they have available for you, like a venue or something like that. But
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. You can get online and do all that stuff there. They have tons of information as far as being able to get all the information that there is. It's just a stupid amount of information. Right.
Yeah. It's really a lot of information.
saveourstages.com,
But
and you can figure all that stuff out later. But that's pretty much all we have for the show this week, guys. We appreciate that. Pretty light, pretty just laid back, if you will. Just chilling. Just chilling, really.
It's nice. It's nice to be kind of laid back
that's
and
just
chill.
what we do. We work hard for this 25 minutes.
We
work
do.
really hard. So we're going to probably end up taking a nap now.
After this juice box.
High C. You got the high end. You
Do you remember the High C Ecto cooler? I think that's right. With the ghost, with the Slimer on the
that's
thing,
almost
man.
as old as Exit In. That's crazy.
My gosh. It is. It's probably older than Exit In.
Oh, man. Well, awesome. All right, guys, you know what to do. Come find us. ericblackwashere.com/rockcast. Subscribe, like, follow, lead. Whatever it is you need to do, just do all of that and come join the party. It's going to be good. We'll hang out and wait for you for like 10, 15 minutes. And if you're not here, we're leaving. So there you go. ericblackwashere.com/rockcast. We'll see you guys again next week. Peace.